A very good day to you and welcome to the program. I want to speak to you today about submitting to the authorities. Folks, the Lord puts a government in place and we need to submit to that government. You say to me, Angus, how can I submit to a government that is corrupt? How can I submit to a government that is oppressing me? Well, Jesus submitted to the government. If we go to the Word of God in Matthew chapter 22 and we read from verse 17, the Pharisees were trying to catch Jesus out. And they said, tell us therefore, what do you think? Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Now the Romans at that time were a heathen government. They were oppressing the Jews, and the Jews had to pay them taxes. This is what Jesus said. He perceived their wickedness and he said, why do you test me, you hypocrites? Show me the tax money. And so they brought him a denarius. And he said to them, whose image and inscription is this? And they said to him, Caesar's. And then he said to them, I love this. He said to them, render therefore to Caesar the things which are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. I want to say to you folks, we really need to obey the law. Why? Because God said so. That's it. I don't have to go any further. Go to Romans chapter 13 and you'll see the same thing. Obey the authorities. If you want to have success in your business, if you want to have success in your private life, start obeying the authorities. You know, some guys make jokes and they come in and they say, hey, I see you're going down the highway at 160 kilometers an hour. Oh, brother, I'm living under grace. That's not grace, my dear friend. That's disobedience. It's breaking the law and it's a sin. I'm telling you the truth. This is called family time. Your little boy, your little girl are sitting in that same car with your wife. You are setting a precedent. You are telling your children it is okay to break the law because we are Christians. It is not okay to break the law because we are Christians. We need to obey the law. Now, I know I'm not innocent myself. I know that. There's times when I'm in a rush and I look down and I think, wow, I'm going way too fast. I'm going over that white line. That white line is put there to save you and me from having a head-on collision from somebody coming around the corner. Folks, I have seen people, and you've seen it, take their lives in their hands. Their whole family, just to get past you and end up pulling in behind a truck. That's as far as they went. And they were prepared to die for that. You see, that is breaking the law. Then when you have a head-on collision, then I get a phone call. This is what happens. And they say, this God that you're talking about, Angus, how come he's so evil? He destroyed a complete young family, children, and a young mother and a young man. But that young man broke the law. And when you break the law, you pay the penalty. My husband's been put in jail for fraud because he took money that didn't belong to him. I'm on my own and my children, we're hungry, we've got no food to eat. Why is God doing this to us? God's not doing that to you. Your husband is doing that to you because he's not obeying the law. See, the law is put there not for God's sake. God doesn't have to obey their law. He's God. The law and the government and the authority is put there for your sake and for my sake. The only time we do not obey the government is when the government teaches or insists that we break God's law. I'm afraid that's where we draw the line. But apart from that, we have to render unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar and render unto God what belongs to God. Until next time, let's keep on the side of the law and we'll have a blessing from God. Goodbye.
For more information, please visit angusbuchan.com.